Alright, 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 alright. We're doing the thing, kids. Well, that was all the energy I had. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. I didn't expect to work as hard as I did today, but I worked vaguely hard. I'd try and teach the kitty how, the word no. She's starting to get it, slowly. She's starting to. Because, I appreciate the thought, but I don't need you licking my nose. Or my face. I'll allow the neck. The neck is fine. But my nose will probably break out, aside from the fact that that might exfoliate a bit. Your spit's not clean, kiddo. Oh, had to move some things around at the ballpark today. Did all that. Came home. Made some food. Or no, I got some food on my way home from Subway. That's what I did. The cat is right here, Westfall. She's sleeping pretty good. I don't really want to move her. But there you are. She's all bundled up. Hanging out. Still blind as a fucking bat, I tell you what. She does like to be a shoulder kitty. But sometimes she gets a little squirrely up here. I'm afraid she's going to take a leap of faith off the back of my chair. And she doesn't know how high up this chair is, so I'm a little sketchy about that. I tried to teach her how to go downstairs yesterday, though. That was interesting. Because every stair she wants to take a giant leap off of, and she's just going to go tumbling right on down. She'll learn, but she's going to have to learn how to do it without her eyes, because her eyes is a lot better. There's no more splotch. The left one is still all fucked up. It's still blue. Or at least has blue over the color of the pupil. But the right one looks good. There's just no vision. She only reacts to sound. She gets some shadows, I think, and light. But if she doesn't get the shadows, that's all she gets. It'll wake you up and go back to sleep like an evil, I tell you what. Cats have tried to do that to me in the past, but I don't wake up. The 15-pound cat almost did it to me. He got me up a couple times, but then he just couldn't resist chilling there with me and falling asleep on me, which in turn helped me fall back asleep. So he tried. It was a valiant effort. I'll give him that. Didn't work on me. We'll see what this one does when she's older. I don't know. I just have a feeling she's gonna... I mean, she'll rage. She'll play. I'll probably have to drop her downstairs to rage for a little while eventually today, but typically she just sits on your chest, usually in this area, and just sleeps. Granted, she is a kitty, and she needs a lot of sleeps. But again, we're real happy with the work you're doing around here. Except for the fucking litter all over my floor. Katie still needs to clean that up. She encouraged it. Alright, let's get into this factory stuff, boys. Oh, excuse me. Last we left off, we came up here to observe. And I think what I need to do now... I've got steel production. Immediately when I get onto stream, throat goes to shit. Every fucking time. I have steel production set up. I can start doing blueprints, which I will need. What do I need more of? I've got the modular frames. I'll need heavy modular frames soon. Water extractors are fine. I mean, I need stators. Probably more quick wire if I can swing it, which I should be able to because now that I have Mark III conveyors. None of this should be all that crazy on the materials. Yeah, it's heavy modular frames right there in motors. And pretty much this is about where my progress didn't stop in the other map. I kept building stuff and building stuff. But, I mean, I just really stalled out towards the end there and didn't get enough progress. Gonna go flying off? Yep. Of course we are. Why wouldn't we? Brilliant. What I would like to do next is probably get these stators going so that I can set up another one of these right, like, here. For stators. I could route my pipes here and my wire. I need 40 per minute wire. Uh-oh. That's not straight. And then we can start getting this automated wire figured out. Oh no, my cable. That's what I need is cable. How much cable per minute do I have? I need 50. I probably only have 30. We gotta build some kind of walkways in this place. This is probably my cable. I have 30. So I'll need to expand my copper infrastructure. I should make just enough steel pipes. Let's see how full that crate is by now. It's probably not full enough, but it's getting there. Getting there. This is also slowly getting there. But at least that doesn't need steel pipes or anything. So, let's take floor holes, a couple of them. Go here and here. Need 50 per minute cable. Jesus, that's a lot of cable. 2.5 per minute, huh? My stator production, I could probably just put like right over here. Say like right here. Right. And I need 40 wire per minute. I forgot to look at my wire production. And you know, I probably have enough cable sitting by right now. I could route all this cable over. These are doing 60 per minute total. And this one is probably doing 30. So I have 30 free. Hello? Stuck? I've been fucking muted this entire goddamn time. It's been a little while. I took my push to mute off because A, it's my console button in the game, and B, I was using it to mute Discord the other day and still talk to the stream. But now the only way I have is toggle, and I forget to untoggle a lot of the time. Alright. So we can start it down here, of course. Which means I want to make an upper floor. How high do I want my floors to be? Well, that'll depend on how many storage containers I want. How many storage containers do I want? And do I build them up a little bit? Thank you for the follow, Amelia8008. I am doing fine. How are you? And before you ask, no, I do not need any graphics. I think I'll be good if I do 3 things of storage. But I might have to do it, well, the other way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it the other way. So everything's gonna have to come in from that side. Which, I mean, as long as I leave myself enough room. Let me go down here and suss this out real quick. If I start here and knock it up 2 ticks, do this one up 1 tick from that. Let me grab a wall or 2. See, that's not far enough. So 2 ticks up. And that'll give me a proper right angle. So that's the spacing we're gonna need. Yep, like that, and then like that. So it'll fill from the bottom. And it'll go into the top. And then that'll be my main floor up there. Get that out of the way. Okay. Now that there is probably going to sit flush with the top, I think. Or close to it. Yes, it will. If I take a 1 meter foundation, it's going to blend right in with the top. If I do a roof. Do a flat roof. That'll cover it, and you still have access to it. Okay, that's great. And now the floor should go close to that. I mean, I'd like it to just like... It's not a bad level. Those roofs, overhang just a little bit too much for my taste. I'll work that out soon. It's good to know that those cover it. Walk up here, boom, there's your storage. Okay. Get rid of that for now. Let's grab some Mark I conveyors and see just how close we can get them to the storage. Have to be in the middle. Those ones are going to be in the way too. Instead of doing that right away, let's grab half foundations. Give it the full send here. Because I don't know how long this room's going to end up being for sure off the top of my head right off the bat. Get rid of these so I can do the other side easily. And right now as it stands, I'll have plates, rods, steels, concrete, wire, cable, sheets, modular frames, the 3 steels, stators, rotors, reinforced plates. I'll have heavy modulars soon enough. The quartz stuff needs to come down here at some point. I mean, I could just make it like my storage in the other ones. Because, I mean, it already kind of is. And then everything downstairs up here can be used for the overflows and such. We'll rock with that. So I'll put 20 each side, I suppose, for now. There's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's a lot of storage, boys. Out of pipes. We'll get more pipes, but also let's put lifters on this side first, so I can top off with the steel beams as well. Something I also want to do. Set this to standard because I want to use that for my color scheme here. Should have them all red as a picture. Delete that for now. I want to do them all in one shot, so I make sure I get the rows right. Just avoid these stink plants. I was fucking muted again, wasn't I? God damn this fucking... It was broken for a second. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I tried to mute before and it didn't work. God damn. OBS, you are really messing up lately. Alright, let me just take all these for now. Because I need them. What's my ticket situation looking like here? What do we got for tickets? 3 more in there. And 23 in here. Little midnight stroll happening here. Let me just delete these for now. We'll get the walls and the windows and everything squared away later. For now, I just need to make sure everything else is set to go. Those are right to color, correct? Don't appear to be. Cursor's kind of hard to point with at times, just because it's such a big circle. It'd be kind of hard sometimes to see what exactly you're pointing at, which is the point of the highlighting, but still don't work the greatest sometimes. Can I climb up past that? Nope. Could do maybe some walkways? Not quite. Oh, fuck. It's fine. That'll let you climb through, won't it? Yes, it will. Perfect. Alright. Now that that's all squared away, gotta do the other side. I also gotta get the paint scheme right. Damn conveyors. I'm gonna have a lot of extra room. Holy shit. Now. Need to do that. And I also need to do something a little funky here for these, one lower, I think. That'll do it. I've never had the storage this close together before, so I don't know how these are gonna mesh. Make sure that's just out. Yep, that's out as far as that one is, so that's good. And then I can take a Mark III conveyor, hook it up here, see how far she'll go. Looks like right about here. Right side will take you this way. I'll get you cruising down pretty quick, and then the other side will take you back. Good. So I got the right height on that. And I guess I could do another half to fill in that space. Okay, so it won't even be touching the conveyor. This is actually turning out to be pretty perfect so far. Now, how far will you go there, man? We'll go about here. And I guess that's where we'll leave it for now, just because I don't know how much longer... Well, I know how much longer the thing's going to be, but, you know... Yeah, that's the same length. What's the problem here? Oh, I just about missed. Oh, this is the problem here. It's going to be in line with that. Macaroni with the subscription gift. Oh, Jesus. MT coming in with the sub gifts again. Buddy. You're too kind. Future Joe, this is past Joe. I know how this plays out. It happened to me. Don't open your mouth. Don't rush into that group of enemies. It's not worth it. Trust me. You'll get the materials eventually. You'll get the loot eventually. Just wait it out. That's for when I'm gonna jump into a group of enemies, do stupid shit, and die. Hoping that someone could warn me before that happened. But, haven't really had a chance to use it too much quite yet, just because I haven't played Brotato or anything in a while. Should go back to Brotato one of these days. I don't like that there's a gap there, but I think tier 4 will close that gap. I think. There's no gap in this one. If I rotate this. Might be in and out of stream drinking and talking to a girl at a bar. That's cool, man. I'm just hyped that you're here in any sense. Does that fix the gap? No, it doesn't. Why is there a goddamn gap? There was never a gap. Well, at least there's a gap on both sides now. Uniformity. You can dig it. Brother in Christ, it's always a pleasure to watch you get mildly annoyed at games. I've been not too annoyed lately, surprisingly so. Overall, I haven't had too bad of luck lately. This whole factory build has been going, well, for the most part, pretty good. I haven't finished the Star Wars game yet. It did crash OBS last time I played it, so I've been a little leery about going back to it. I will go back to it. It's just a matter of time at this point, basically. Just deciding when my computer will want to or be able to handle it. Shouldn't be much longer, I would think. I can paint these all from down below. I don't need to get too carried away with it right now. So there's one side of the storage. Trying to figure out if you should get it. I would highly recommend it if you have a system for it. It's probably runs smoother on console. Otherwise, your PC better be ready to run. Because it takes a lot, aside from the fact that EA takes a lot of resources, the game is very graphically demanding. Only console? Yeah, you'll be fine then. It'll run fine for you. Or so I've heard. Console runs better with it. I can't see a fucking thing. PC pros can't keep up. I built this through COVID, and parts were scarce. I probably would have gone a little bit higher end if parts weren't so hard to come by during COVID. So there were mitigating factors. My brother in Christ. I'll get an upgrade someday, eventually here. The fact that you built it yourself is still amazing. Well, I had a lot of help from Khan throughout all the process of every PC that I've built, so it can be difficult, but I fucking enjoy it, honestly. Sam did anything tech related was when he was jailbait your PSP. Fuck those days, man. What a time to be alive, right? I couldn't believe that shit. Every time I think about it, I'm like, man, that actually happened, didn't it? Oh, get the ladder! Oh. I don't get hurt from that height, I guess. Okay. You had ISOs? I think I had, like... there? I don't remember the term existing. They still do exist. Mostly for like emulators and stuff. Which I do have some emulators. I could emulate some old games one of these days here. I'd like to emulate some old games one of these days here. One more. Unless we got off course. Where'd we get off course? We not off course? No. The whole thing's off. God damn it. Trouble watching streams, not sure why. I'm not a big watcher anymore. For a while there I was watching quite a bit, but usually anymore I'm just like, I gotta get up and stream, you know. That's in line with that one. Play some old school Pokemon. I've definitely been considering that. Shit, that was one of the first things I considered back when I first started back up. I was like, I could play some Pokemon one of these days. Because if there's something I love, it's fucking Gold and Silver. It's a commitment. I have to focus all my attention on it, not a background viewer. See, that's the thing, is I like to chat too. So I get too wrapped up chatting sometimes. Or other times, I just don't give a shit about chatting. Cool, so get Crystal? Fuck Crystal, man. It's all about Gold and Silver. You know this. Yeah, we flip this one around, and... Man, I wish you could zoop these things. Now I'm missing steel beams, did I not? Didn't top myself off on steel beams. Is your jam until the dog ate the cartridge? Well, I think I'm showing my age a little bit because I played more Gold than anything. It's one of the few Game Boy games we had, because we had the original fucking Game Boy, bro. We had like the grayscale brick. And Gold was one of the few games, Game Boy Color games, that came out that still had like the notch cut out on the top. Because the old Game Boy, you turn the switch on and there's a little slot that pops open so you can't pull the game out. Game Boy Color never had that. They just had a solid block for the game. But there's a little notch in all those games. I won't say whether or not I murdered anybody with that, but I'm not going to say you couldn't have. But, yep, Gold. We had Gold when we were growing up. My sister got it from a friend at school or something, and we played the shit out of Pokemon Gold. And it's been years. Every once in a while, I'll start one, and I'll play it, and then I'm like, I don't have time for this. I don't have a Game Boy anymore. Lost save files with batteries. Did the old Game Boy Colors have 4 batteries, or did they run off of just like 3 or 2 or some shit? I never had a color. Oh, and then yeah, the speeding up on the emulator is fucking amazing. Honestly can't remember. I feel like it probably had 4, but I don't know. The original Game Boy had 4, and it was I mean, it ate batteries like crazy, don't get me wrong, but it lasted a good while. Oh, missed it. I only realized how slow old games were until you play them again. Oh my god. The opening scene to Gold takes like 30 minutes. And it's just telling you how to use the fucking clock. Like, this is the same clock that's been in every Pokemon game. We know how to use it by now. I'm out of steel pipes again. God damn. Goddamn, brother. So I need steel pipes. My steel production leaves a little to be desired. I will say that. But now that I have 270 per minute lines, I could overclock those and amp it up. How many foundries would it take to encompass 270 ore per minute? And how much would that give me? Foundry. I was lost, but now I'm a foundry. If we use this one, 270 divided by 40 is not going to shake out equally. $6.75. So yeah, it'd be 6 foundries and then one of them dialed back to 30 per minute. Or using 30 per minute, producing 40? Nope. 45? Yup. I think. Yep, 30 per minute. Okay. Have to do a lot of combining and splitting to make this happen, but I think that might be a next project here, is making sure my steel production is going to keep up with everything and building that on one floor of the 6. Oh shit, MT, I don't know if you've seen this factory or anything yet. I started this map new just for streaming, and I've been working on these buildings. This is just my south base, so this is the last. It's the first one I'm building, but it's the last base. So I decided to make every building my numbers. So I got 6, 1, and 0 over there. The train station and stuff is going to be in the 0. My storage is in the 1. And then I'll have some production and stuff in this one. It'll be great. Honestly, talking about slow burn games, like, I like Satisfactory a lot, but holy shit does it burn slow. We'd have at least another stack of these in here ready to go. Almost, not quite. How many of those can I make now? I need 20 per. I can only make 2 more, and I need a lot more than that, don't I? Yeah, I need like 17. So I've got 3 up there. Well, I can start getting this all figured out. So I'll need to have that all figured out. What I can also do, well, I need to get this infrastructure down before I start getting ready to ship all my materials over here. If I set up a wall here. How far can we go till we can't go anymore? Right here. Oh, I think on the walls you can go a little farther, actually. Nah, that's it. Then from here, we can probably just get down to the edge, can't we? Yes, we can. It's going to make a bit of a tight squeeze towards the top, but we can cram in as many as we can. Actually, it could also be possible to take one of these, put a wall like that, and I can have a couple different lines going. Well, we'll leave that one there just in case. I'm not sold on that quite yet, but it might be necessary. We'll see. So I think I can fit enough wall mounts on here. See, that's 5, and I still got a ways to go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Need 5 more in there. Might need to put that other wall down. Stagger them or something. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get rid of the rest of these. We'll rock with that for now. Instead of doing that over here, I should work on it over here because this one's ready to be done, basically. I'm just waiting on more pipe to finish this side, so like I can get the other side set up. This foundation right here, I believe, may as well bring them up. I think I just have one. Put one on the end here. And here. Alright. Alright. We got that, right? We got that. So basically we got that. One thing we got is that. Is that gonna clip anywhere? No. Close this whole side in, aren't I? Let's get rid of these for a second, and we'll just pop in 3, 4, 5, 6, or not. Need more plates. See, I need more plates. I remember my issue. Whenever I'm hitting shift and I hit the mute button, it reads it as shift 0 and 0 where I mute. So it won't mute if I'm sprinting. I love computers, man. Love them. Oh, I'm doing all kinds of talking. I'm not talking this damn thing you ever saw. We have room for one more stack of that, huh? Well, I suppose I could throw away some of these, because I have plenty of those. Take a bunch of these. Probably have too many modular frames on me too. I don't need them for anything at the current moment. Yeah, I'm trying to mute so that I can clear my throat empty, because every time I get on to stream, it just goes to shit. I don't know why. I just, all of a sudden, a frog's like, that looks like a pretty good throat to sit in and bug the shit out of this guy. And so they do. And no matter how much I drink, water, soda, whatever, just all froggy. We're all Froggy 98, boys. Ahem. Got a couple bottles of water still left up here. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for that hydrate. I needed that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello? 9, 10. Cheers, chef. Can't spam hydrate. Yeah. I did that because I spam hydrate, or I was spamming hydrate in other channels, and then I realized I could drown this person if they weren't careful. And when I was setting my stuff up, I'm like, I don't want them to drown me if they're not careful. Alright, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There's gonna be clipping if I do it this way. One way or another, there's gonna be clipping. Now, when everything comes this way from the train station, it should all line up just perfectly. But there's gonna be clipping. Let me consider the following here. Pet the kitty while I percolate. So I think if I add my overflows at the bottom of this 0 and send everything else on, I'll have to have a merger here for everything being produced over there or in this vicinity. And it's gonna get cluttered pretty quickly here. Gonna get cluttered pretty quickly here. Man. Sorry, kitty, my foot's falling asleep. I have to rearrange. There we go. Alright. Even if I do another 10 up there, I mean, that's 3 walls right there. It's going to take every bit of the next 3 walls to get that high. Well, 3.5, because that's only about halfway up. I can fit 2 more on there, I think. And they're going to be too high to really do anything about that. I need to reevaluate this plan. Because this ain't it, boys. Let me continue to think on it while well, I can't do that yet. Need to delete all these so I can run the conveyor belts down there. How do I make this work? I could go out that other half foundation. Like so. That would give me a little bit more maneuvering room. But I'll still run into the same problem. Unless I do something different. I think what I did have something at some point. Or, ooh. Then I could run 10 lines on both of these sides if I did that. But that's making my one a little bit too thick for my taste, I think. So I want to avoid that if I can. But instead... No, that's not going to work either. Can I fit more wall mounts on this than the walls? Looks like it's going to be about the same. Stackable conveyors are going to be too tall to fit in underneath all these lifters. If I did this intermediate wall, that would work, probably, but there's still going to be clipping, because this reaches into almost... Yeah, it does reach into Into the crates. Oh, I don't have enough room for this, do I? The only other thing, which I also don't want to do because it's going to be a pain in the ass, is move each of these in a little bit. That doesn't really leave me a lot of room in the middle. For the walkway. I've built myself into a corner here, I think. One reason why I wanted them as far to the outside as possible if I was using that inside for distributing all the materials, because then I'd have a hell of a lot more room than this. All of this space is just going to be wasted for nothing, basically. Huh. Well. Well. Let's get a different angle on it. See if maybe widening it on the sides is going to be out of the question. I mean, it's already a very wide one. Don't mind a little bit of clipping, but this is a lot of clipping, boys. I remember these being closer to the wall. Somehow. Let me try something here. That was a dumb idea. It wasn't going to happen. It's going to be a lot more storage than I need. So I could do only 2 crates. But then I'm going to need to, if I want to build anything over here and I'm out of materials, I'm going to have a lot of it shipped in, or I'm going to have to go to the other bases to get a lot more materials, which is also going to waste a lot of time in the future. Much like I'm wasting now while I'm thinking of what I'm going to do here. So I'm just kind of fucked either way. I can't mount these on anything other than the foundations and the walls, can I? Yeah. That's 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That would be the top. I mean... could skip those so there's not... But then it's going to look weird if it's broken up, I think. Okay, wait a minute. Something's happening up here. Let's get rid of this. The walls can stay for now. Of course, the crate's all the way the fuck up there. If I come down here, I take out this floor, and I make a lower floor. That'll give me all the room I need in the middle here. Yes. So I'm gonna need 1 meter foundations. On the edge, we're gonna do some ramps. Still need to paint them asphalt so it blends in with everything. I'll figure out what I'm doing there eventually. Don't have any extra room. Let me go back up here and make a little bit of space in my inventory. I think I know where this is going, and I think I like it. I think I like it a lot. I'm gonna need a lot of concrete so I can put a lot of this on the ground. I'll need it eventually. We're just gonna stack it for now. Just throw a bunch of pallets down there. It's a good stack. Go out to here. I mean, I'll go out the whole way eventually, but for now, we'll just go out here. It's not even going to be a full stack of concrete, is it? Oh, and I don't want to do those ones yet. What? Did I miss a bunch of those? Are they fine where they are? I mean, yeah. Take them out just to be sure. I don't like that. I'm going to end up deleting things that I don't want to delete if I stay with that. Just take them all out for now. And take these bad boys. Bring them on down like so. So hard to see sometimes. There, like that. That'll give me just a little bit of room here to send everything where I want it to be sent. And then this line eventually. Nope. Eventually this can be like glass or see-through. We'll be able to see all the stuff coming through. Now, can I connect a floor hole through here and see it on the other side? Yes, I can. Is that going to be visible from that side? No, it isn't. Well, how about that? We got to fix, boys. Okay. I do have my chainsaw on me. Let me get the chainsaw. Take this damn tree. Can I get? Nope. That's all right. It's okay. So I'll just do this. Just pop that there so I have a way back up. For now. Oh my gosh, this is going to work beautifully. Wonderfully. There's a lot of crates. Where the fuck are these crates from? Are they all... Oh no. They're all in here, aren't they? Oh no. want the leaves, but we're taking the leaves. Is that right, Paul? You don't say. There's one more. Two more. Over here. And a bunch more behind me, too. Are you kidding me? God damn. Factory boys. Currently having issues with crates. Where's the crate over here? Oh, that's the one way up there. Okay. Stretch! Hold up. There's this one. Paul, nobody asked you. There's one there. And just that one up there. Okay. Paul, you gotta get out of the way, bro. It is overkill at this stage, but I'm really just kind of doing it for aesthetic and stuff. I'm not really doing anything in specifically. Yeah. Mostly just setting up so I can have 4 main bases on each corner of the world and then 1 main base in the middle. And there's no such kill as overkill, man. Paul, you're gonna have to move. It's fine. Okay, so these are all set, so I can put some lifters. The most important part is that these bases are going to be in the shape of my name. So my west base is going to be a J. My north base is going to be an O. My east base is going to be an E. That's the only one that actually works out. And then this base is the south base. It's going to be 610. And the storage here is currently on the 1 building. I'm working real hard to get it to fit in this size of space that I gave myself. And I think it's working so far. That's what I was afraid of. Missing one of them. Boom. All those. Now we'll put lifters. Go back down here and we put more lifters. So... okay, that was a pretty good... that was just a real nice fix. I'm glad that... I ended up with this much space to put all my materials going to the crates, and there wasn't enough space. I was a little concerned when that happened. Yeah, I can't help anything with that. Sorry, guild friends. Alrighty. Now, wonder if I've got enough steel pipes saved up now to plop it on over there. Finish all my crates. From there I can for sure get the infrastructure ready to go. Steel pipe. Oh yeah, should be enough to hopefully finish the storage bins. It's only 17 more. It should be enough, right? It never really is. I can just do this from down here. I don't need to be up top. Perfect. A bunch of these so they're not just sitting on the floor getting dirty. Then you need to connect all of this. Miss my jump completely is a very important step in every process. I can get rid of... this is going to give me some crates probably, isn't it? Nah, I can delete this at least. Nope. Nope. Damn it, game. Go. Now we're cooking. Oh, I'm not... so phase 1 is that's the space elevator phases. And then tiers is what you're thinking. I'm not using any mods at the moment. So space elevator comes in like 3 phases, if I remember right. And then the I can run over to my base quick and show you. I don't think it'll list all the different... yeah, I always forget it too. Like, you're good, dude. I'm always halfway through it and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do space elevator stuff, don't I? Gotta make sure and get everything colored up the right way too while we're here. Thanks for the follow, Animate. Appreciate it. This map is gonna go places. I can feel it. I can feel it. And I may need to add more storage. I think, well, this is going to be enough storage. Like, I might need to add a couple different extra crates for stuff, but I think we'll be good like this. Like so. Okay, so let me just double check the flow of this here sucker. This train station's going in the 0. Everything's flowing over here. There'll be different overflow lines for SIG stuff. It's coming in here. It's going to go up in here. It's going to go into here. It's going to go up there, there, and there, and there. So it goes from the bottom to the top. That's going to be my main floor up there. You're gonna come up here somehow, some way. Not decided yet, but here's the main floor storage. And there's a cheeky little conveyor to get you all the way to the end faster. So my customization isn't done yet, apparently. Boom. I've done this in the past, and it really turns out for me. I've always been pretty pleased with how this looks. I've done it for a couple other people who have popped in, but I should show you my other map. Like, it was... I mostly had to start this new one because that other one, an autosave, would take like 45 seconds and I'd be just sitting there. Sometimes it would crash. Most times it just took forever. Take those out here. I'll grab these. Yeah, we'll go this way. And bring it only out to here for now, because I'm going to put like a... I guess it'd be like an observation deck type thing on this floor level in the tip of the one. But we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Really, I'm just kind of building the storage at this point so I can move all of my current storage over and not have to worry about doing it later. Because I've got enough materials being produced now that I have to have them go somewhere. And right now I've got like 10 small storage units over there that it's still probably too much storage even for that little bit, but I gotta have the final product laid out, you know. It's just gonna make it building everything else flow so much better in my mind. Alright. So if I have it all come in here off a train station, it might be tough to get all this filled in, or all this to fit in this 0, but it doesn't have to work. I don't know. I have a couple ideas on how it's going to work when I do unlock trains. Still don't have a trains unlocked, but won't be much longer for trains. So I could probably just put bunch of walls up like that. Maybe to that level. Don't need them any higher. That's good there. Now, how am I gonna fuck this pig is the question. Do this. Just bring it out 10 for now. Just because, what's my inventory looking like? I can turn all these into asphalt. For continuity, of course. And then when everything comes off whatever train station setup I have there, I can set up some overflows here. Merging is going to be tough. Forgot how I had that set. Well, I just had an overflow room everywhere. So what I guess I could deal with that later in the line, or I could deal with it earlier in the line. But things are already going to be tight over there, so I'd like to deal with it earlier if I could. All right. $1 a.m. for you. Keep the good work. Thanks, buddy. Hey, I appreciate the follow. Thanks for hanging out a little bit. And I'm going to keep plucking away on this stuff, and we'll see what it looks like next time you're on. It'll be, hopefully there'll be some progress to marvel at the sheer stupidity of what I've done. So if I put a beam here, and I get a wall mount. Night, dude. Hope you have a good sleep. So I can fit 5 on one wall, on one thing. That's a pretty decent amount, I would say. Get those out of the way for now. Fall down, as always. Why don't I just fill this in for a second so I don't keep falling off the fucking thing that I'm trying to do. And I do 5 more here. Well, I wouldn't need to do it that. I could put 5 on the other side and do 10 each pole. Probably reply to my buddy. I should probably reply to Katie while I keep thinking this through. Let's take these out. Let's go here. So that makes 10. So So if I do it right, all of my production should fit into 4 lines of overflow and awesome sinks. Won't need that. Could even probably push this over one, maybe? Yeah, why don't we do that? So there's 10. Still not going to be able to fit the full 20 there. So what would happen if I do it like that? Still kind of a tight turn for a lot of this. Still a very tight turn for a lot of this. Could just straight up do ceiling mounts, I guess. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I could do like 13 more. So if I did 10 on top, it's still 4 levels of ceiling mounts. So I think what I gotta do is axe all this for now, because I'm gonna need the space. And I could bring the walls down another level or 2. Just say 2 for now. That'll give me some extra space to go down in levels. And I could also alter the heights of these lifters doing that. Stretch this floor out a little bit here, just to limit the number of times I go flying through it, because I know that's going to happen. I mean, we all know exactly how I operate. It's going to happen. This is like right there. If I do some wall mounts here, no, not the beam. That's going to be a little too close, isn't it? Yes. So if I go one farther away, I mean, that should work, but yeah, it's just a little bit of a tight turn still. And then that puts me one after halfway. Before halfway, and I mean, it's still a little closer than this. That should mesh up. That. It's never going to be a perfect right angle, which that's what I'm after here, is the perfect right angles, of course, obviously. So, why don't these make perfect right angles? Ceiling mounts would. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Still only like 13. I'll still need to do 4 levels of that if I can only do 10 in a row here. So why don't we rock with that for now, because that's the most feasible way I see this working out. This is the center. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Actually, for this one, I should move them up to that part. Let's get rid of all this bullshittery. Even though I would have liked for it to work. It's okay that it doesn't, I guess. Walls aren't going to do anything different. It's going to be the same fucking thing, so... 2, 3, 4, and 5. This top row of 10 can be this first chunk of 10. That'll make dividing that all up much easier. And I'll need 3 rows of foundations to do it, or just shy of 3 rows, because it's... yeah. These will all need to be 1 meters. These will all need to be just walled off on the other side. And the same with these. We'll just do it to here for now. Ain't no reason to get too excited about it. Nope, because that's only going to give me three. Two rows. I need three. Needed to go out one more from here. Like so. Okay. That also means I have to delete all this again. So I can bring those conveyors down. Can't hit this tree from here. Can't fucking get back up there unless I slide it on. There we go. Now the good news is well, not so much good news, I guess. These 5 on the left can go to the first 5, 5 on the right, get the first 5 there. And then that way, as we go down, we can also bring this up. Because I still want to have like a clear walkway at least down underneath here. See how far. So I need 4 sets. Yeah, we'll be able to go up pretty good. I think 2 walls with, or 2 poles with wall mounts on them is going to be 6 each wall size, basically. So this would make less than 6 because this wall is underneath here. So I might need to even go down from this floor. Which I could do without too much issue, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this would make 5. We're going to have a hell of a time merging all this together. I can tell you that much. We'll keep working through it. I mean, it'll pan out eventually. I really hate that this is built into the mountainside. I wish I had a little more space to work with in here. And coming through and upgrading all this to the next belt level up is always going to be a pain in the ass. We're committed. It's already built. What are you connecting to that for shit's sake? That's not quite 90 degrees, is it? Well, it is there. Yeah, I guess it is. Slide back up. I just make this my new floor real quick. Miss my jump, as always. And this one. Just because that's the way I have built on the other side for now. I'd like to keep it all symmetrical. Nope. Alright, there's the start. Then this next level. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of this because I need to bring those lifters down to match all this height if I want it to look good. And I do want it to look good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so 1, 2 should do it. Perfect. That one is for this one. This is for this one. And this is for that one. What the fuck did you do here, bud? Did I miss this one? God damn. Oh, all these are wrong now. Is this one not straight? That's straight. This one's not straight. Oh no, it's just one level up. And... yeah, off to the side. That for that, that for that. This for that, and then the last one. Believe this to be correct, finally. And I could probably deal with this depth of floor. I could even raise it up a bit because there's a little bit of room. That still gives me a bit to kind of shape it to like a little bridge type thing in a way. Which I could have ramps going down from these walls. Depending on if I leave these, I'll bring them down more. Probably. I don't know, I feel like doing the longer ones on the top would have been a better idea. But this will do fine. That all worked out. Now the nice part about this is I can just copy all of these other placements. I was about to, but then the game glitched a bit. Four and 5. Get our lifters out. And as such, so such is it unto you. Boom. So that'll make the first 10 on each side, which is a good start. So now, what I'd like to do is set up the production lines to come here. From somewhere. Could maybe set it up underneath this little area, but we're gonna end up running into the mountain. And there she is. Of course, the damn mountain. Really wish I would have thought about this infrastructure before I started doing this. I didn't. I mean, forethought's usually not my strong suit anyway, but you know. And if I throw my walls up, oh, just gonna fall through the floor. All right. Is there no traction on this grassy area? How is that possible? Asking for a friend? Okay. So that would bring everything in from the production facilities over there and in the 6 and line it up here. And I would, after that, just need to set the order. Two, 3, 4, 5. One more. And these last ones would have to go down a little bit more. Which will be alright. Little parrot dude. You can be trapped down here forever with me. I mean, it's fine if you do, but it's your choice, bruv. This is 5 on the left, and this turns to 5 on the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna have to pay real close attention to how I build these other bases so that my loading from those bases gets sorted right to go to the other bases. Although, if I have everything, bring it into the central location, and then one train take it back to these locations. And then ship out from this location the stuff that's produced. Bring in the stuff that's not produced. Yes. This will work nicely. Okay, do I want to keep plucking away at this? I probably should. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here. 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 This 2 away for that. This 2 away for that. This, and that. Good. Really, I could give it a little depth and then raise these up from the 3rd level. Nah, I got it. That's going to be too close. Got to bring them down to the 3rd level for these ones like I planned, and then just go to the 4th for the other ones. And the other question is, how long are these going to reach? Not far enough. They'll reach to that one. So anything after this one. To a little jumper, which will have to be 4 just because. And then this one too. That's for that one, and then this one here. It's for there. Middle ones are going to have to connect here first. And this one goes here now. This one goes there now. Here now. There and there. I'm almost certain there's gotta be a better fucking way to do this. Could have packed a lunch for this. Boom. One level of 10 left to go. Let's go get. Four, five, six. Well. There. Here. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Oh, kitty, you scared the shit out of me. We twitched. And she scared me. Looking good there, like that. I like it. I'm gonna leave that for now just because I need to. Add 3 more to each one. Just to keep it on the level. Then what I could do is put like mostly walkways up top there. So you can still look at all this stuff and see down and see everything happening. But also if I was going to do that, I should have used just regular conveyor poles because, well, honestly, it would have been a hell of a lot easier. But I feel disappointed that I'm going to have all this work put into this little area. And it won't really be visible. Missed that jump completely. I guess I could put like a little observation deck down here like this is. Just got to revamp it a little bit. But yeah, that's good. Could also raise this floor by 1 or 2. Or raise by 2. Nothing's gonna clip through the ground, but it's gonna cover up all this stuff. I don't need to raise that by 1, that's fine. But I can delete the edges and start a ramp thing. And it'll clip over these, but it's not going to show on the other side, and it's not going to hurt these to clip a whole lot. It's a lot better clipping than it could have been, for sure. And I may as well just run this to the end here for now. Deuterium. We're just gonna end up throwing this away anyway. Yep. I think that's where I have it set up on the other side, is, yep, just to be flush with this floor. And take it as far as it'll go. Or right there at the very least. And I can leave that as is for the time being. I'm gonna have to redo this entire wall. Which is also not that big a deal, because I'm not sure if I'm set on this being the color. It's just what I have set to the default standard at the moment. I don't think I have any walls set up on the other side either. Yet. I will have walls eventually. Yeah. We'll worry about the walls later. But I like this. I like where this is going. It's going to be a pretty clean look until you look down here, and even then, I think this is pretty goddamn clean for now. Until I start having to work around this fucking mountain. We'll see. I'll probably have to merge these into lines going this way at some point. This is the middle, so I want it to be here. We'll just arbitrarily put it out here for now, like on the edge. Man, I wish I could see these seams. Just make it easier on myself here. Four on that side. There's 5. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So I do have them set up right. That one. And then what I could do is have my overflow lines come down underneath here, all the way down under here. And then pop up onto the floor down here into 4 different sinks. Depending on my production at the moment, I don't think I need quite that much, but eventually I'm going to need a lot more than that with my 480 per minute lines once I unlock tier 4 or Mark 4 conveyors, and then also when I get the Mark 5 conveyors. That's also going to be gonna need a lot of, I mean, that'll make my overflow easier to manage, I suppose, but there's only so much you can fit on one of those lines. For now, we're still fine. All right. I want to start getting the other stuff piped over here. So to do that, I can shut down all of my production for now. So we're going to start by turning off the power to basically everything over here. I can start with the miners, which would be this for copper. This is concrete. The miners are already shut off, so that's fine. Miners are already shut off for iron, except for one. Why are you still powered, sir? No, Anakin, not the miners. Yes, the miners, Khan. Why is this still powered? What did I do? What did I connect you to? Oh, you're for other production. Holy shit, you are backed the fuck up, bro. Why are we backed up? So this is obviously two 30 per minute lines. This part isn't backed up. Connected in the middle there. This is backed up. Screws. Fucking A-pass. I knew it. I knew it. So I'm gonna have to let this one burn out. And really, as I'm doing all this, this is a good time to move all my production to my main buildings anyway. So really just disconnecting all the miners for now is a good way to start. This is still flowing well, I see. That's the miner pole there. That'll spin out. So I got my copper, I got my iron. What else is being produced over here? I gotta shut off the steel. I fucking knew it was past, man. And I don't know why I'm still surprised. This should turn it off for my steel production, which I don't really need going right now. I'd like to leave the steel production going, actually, because that is still pretty fucking low. And you know what? Let's leave steel production going. I don't know where I'm going to store that exactly yet. Concrete's already been off, so I can move concrete now. Once I decide where I'm going to move it to. So I'm going to take a giant stack. Put this here as a start. This to go over there. Autosaves are starting to get a little chunkier. Wish there was an option where when you're drawing conveyor belts, it would automatically put it on a conveyor pole like that. But, you know, that'd make me too happy, bro. What's really going to make me happy is fucking Mark IV conveyors. The Mark III and the Mark IV, there's just not... It's better than the Mark II. But it's like, fuck, I already have steel production. Why is it... What? Just why? Why is it the way that it is? And I should make a ramp up to here. this thing? Wrong way. Wow, that is very off. Yeah. Bring all this production up here. Can't see through the damn trees. Alright, so now I swear I'm gonna have like 20 ladders on these structures by the time I'm done. Which one am I putting concrete in?
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass.
Con's wilding out. Spending those fucking channel points like they're nothing. Shit, bro, they ain't free. It just costs your fucking time, that's all. Have you seen my emotes, Con? Because they're pretty fucking fire. I don't know if you know this, but they're pretty fucking fire. Like I am with all my financials. Every day, bro. It's just what you do. Ooh. These things aren't colored appropriately, are they? I don't know if I'm going to do windows on this level yet or not, but in case you're going to see it, I'd like them to be the appropriate colors. How many sheets would you say there, bud? Like 3? More? God, I hope more. Possibly more. Con, let me introduce you to my range of amazing emotes. Boom. We've got Joe Proved, we've got Dis Joe Proval, Standard Ejote, we've got the Joe Rave, Solid Jold, and Around the Globe. Fucking 10,000 people from Twitter have come over here after I've posted it there and asked if I wanted graphics done. I'm like, motherfucker, do you not see what I've done? Do you not see what I've accomplished? Like, I'm no expert. I'm no graphics expert, but I think I've outdone myself with these. The approval and disapproval ones were basic, but the other ones, chef kiss. Power level's off the charts. It's probably over 9,000. At least. So let me show you the little layout here, Con. It's much like many of my other bases that I've built. This first floor is just storage and stuff. Like, this is not a main floor by any means, but my awesome sinks will be down here for the tickets. And then this is going to be my main floor. And this is all my storage. Like my maps in the past, I've got conveyors to get you all the way to the end. And then at the tip of this little one here, I'll probably have my sinks in here somehow, but I'm going to have like a little observation deck just to kind of look out on the world and view the mountains and the waterfall. It's pretty hype. I'm actually really excited about this fucking map, dude. Alright. Concrete is pretty important. I should put that closer to the front. Don't want to put it like one of the front ones. Because I have, in my other maps, I have like a standard set way that I do the storage on each side. And it's going to be this, not that, I don't know if I want it the same as that here in this map. But it's going to be standard across all the different bases so that I can ship things easier and it gets to where it needs to go. But I really don't know how I'd set it up any better than it was. So I had plates, rods, screws, concrete, copper, 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 heavy modular frame, or modular frames, heavy modular frames, quartz, quartz, quartz. The rest of it gets hazy because I don't quite remember. And then over here would have been the steel. So steel beams, pipes, encased beams, stators, motors, turbo motors, circuit boards, computers, supercomputers, AI limiters, high-speed connectors, aluminum sheets, aluminum casings, and the rest is stuff that I didn't get to the point of crafting. But you know, it's a good spread. I think I'd like aluminum closer to the front, because if I'm some jackass walking into this base, probably from this side, because I don't want to deal with any of this stinky stuff until I can explode it. Hopefully I can explode it. If I come up through here, through that area maybe, and I need something, I want to be able to just walk up and grab it, you know? Speaking of, I want to put wall right there. And wall right there. There, I could do a flat roof. That's not a flat roof. It's not gonna let me do it the right way, is it? Do it this way. Cover everything. I can bang out those details later. I gotta get this concrete moving, bruh. Why don't I just do it the standard way for now? So we'll have plates, rods, screws, concrete here. Hopefully these things all catch up soon and I can start deleting and moving stuff. Wait, what's this? Turn these miners off. I think these are going for heavy modular frames, maybe? Or not heavy. I always say heavy. They're just regular modular frames. Don't remember where I had those miners hooked up. Looks like through here. Which power line are they connected to? That one there. So if I disconnected this power, I should turn those off. Turns off all of it, I guess. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. Really, I just want to disconnect that particular line. Like that. Those are all still powered. These are going to the miners. I feel like that's gonna work. I hope. We'll find out. Where are these going? Why was this not getting it? No, it was getting some. It's just a perfectly tuned machine. Okay, and then these are all going in for the reinforced plates, which is going to modular frames, which is going to versatile framework, and to the storage. Okay, that's fine. I can delete these. I don't need these here right now. Concrete. You about to get moved, son. Man, look at it go. God, this seems so slow. It would probably be faster just to dump my inventory and then take stuff there myself, but I already went through the trouble. But this is a good maiden voyage to make sure it goes where it's supposed to go, I guess. Why, that's backing up. Shouldn't be. Man, fuck steel. Steel is always such a pain in my ass, I guess, for some reason. It shouldn't be, but it is. Duck down there. You like steel? Like, I shouldn't mind it because it's like the simplest thing ever. But it just doesn't work for me, I guess. I think there's something off about that building, so I'm definitely gonna redo my steel once again. I'm gonna probably overclock my constructor or my miners and just max it out so I get a good production, because I'm gonna need a lot of it for constructing other things too. So. But once this proves to me that it is going where it needs to go, and everything I built is working the way it needs to work, I'm going to take a brief break from streaming. I'm going to end it and come back later because I got a buddy that's coming over to hang out for a little bit. I will likely get back on later because I've only been on for like 3 hours, and I wanted to do more today than just this, but I got a good chunk of stuff out of the way. My storage is getting set, and you know, it's not gonna get in the way, is it? No, but it'll help you see what you're buy as you go by it. Okay. So that's going swimmingly. I'm just gonna let it sit and go. Get some more tickets for what I have flowing through. And then potentially when I pick it back up later, hopefully I'll have a lot of this moved already and we won't have to sit here and wait for it. I can do things while it's going. I don't have to sit here, but yeah. It's all coming together, bruv. It's all coming together. Look at that. It's beautiful. I could have probably gone like multiple levels with storage stuff and done certain items on certain floors, but that sounds like a lot of work to me. Sounds like a lot of work, and I don't know how I would design any of it, which is my biggest problem. Is if I know what how I'm gonna design something, you know, I'm there, I'm ready to go. But since I don't, I have some problems. Come here, kitty. You're very warm. You want to be a shoulder cat for a little bit? Yeah, you do. You like being a shoulder kitty. That's flowing nicely, and on that note, we're coming up to the time. I'm going to boil it on down to a cup of joe. So we got a lot done. It's only been 3 hours, and I got a shitload of stuff done that I was kind of dreading. So, I mean, I'll count today as a dub for sure, even if I don't get back on later. I'm going to try to. I'm going to see what happens. But, you know, I'm a very tired boy. I'd like to get back on later. That way I can maybe not go quite as long tomorrow, because I was supposed to go... Did I go Monday night? I don't think I did. Or no, I did go Monday. I did Fortnite with the boys. And then last night I was supposed to go, and then my buddy was like, hey, let's do something. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I didn't start a stream. And then he had something pop up last minute for work that he had to go do, so he couldn't go hang out. And now he wants to come over and hang out a little bit tonight, which is fine, so we're going to do that. I at least squeezed a little bit in. I'm happy about that. And potentially squeeze more in tonight. So I will go tomorrow because I didn't go last night. And, yeah, you know, we're just going to play it by ear, see how it goes. I'm still planning to go Friday at some point. Still planning to go Sunday. Saturday's probably out with the football game, right? Yeah. But, huge thank you to fucking MT, my fucking just the best guy, one of the best guys. Can't say enough about him. He continuously just gives me all these gift subs, and I don't know why. But MT for the gift sub, top notch as always. We also had Animate. He gave us a follow. Was digging what we were putting down. And we always appreciate follows, because follows are free. They're easy. I'll take all that I can get. We're up to 96 now, which is huge. Never thought I'd get that far. So, at any rate, you know, we'll see y'all later tonight or tomorrow night sometime. Not sure when tomorrow. It'll be in the afternoon sometime. But, oh, big arch. Whew. That was nice. Good job. Thank you for watching, everybody. Appreciate it, and hopefully see you later. Same fun time, same fun place. Have a good one. Later.